What's up, guys? It's Sean from the future here, doing a little intro for this series and talking to the audience, since I don't get to do that too often because I don't stream or anything. But yeah, this can be a combat-focused playthrough, as you might imagine if our end market here is this size. But with that, we are playing on an older patch, so it's going to be on patch 1.3.6, which doesn't have a lot of the nice combat changes that we will get later on in the game. So we're going to suffer a little bit from that. I don't want to have all these guys pulled up. Whatever, we're just going to deal with the ugly UI. Also, as you can imagine, this is all going to be pre-recorded, so I won't be able to respond to your comments real time and improve myself as I play the game. So any suggestions you make, I can't act on them. But I do write down all the suggestions if I think they are, useful. And so I'll put them forward into whatever my next series is. Speaking of my next series, I'm looking for suggestions. So if you want me to play a nation, go ahead and throw that down in the comments. I'll read those, and I'll take that into consideration next time I come around to Victoria. This series is going to come out every other day, I think, if I can keep editing it. I don't have any snafus in the editing process that makes it take longer. It'll come out accompanying Punch Club, and then later on Starfield, since I've been playing the hell out of Starfield, and I'm making a series in that, so keep an eye out for those. Yeah, and then for this first episode, one thing to note is that my recording software has messed up the game sounds for like the last 15 minutes of the recording, so whenever you start seeing jump cuts come in and you start hearing the Victoria 3 soundtrack and you don't see like the clicks from going between the menu like this, that's because my OBS has betrayed me, as it tends to do recently. So something with Vicky and OBS. Vicky is pretty resource intensive, even though I'm running on a NASA supercomputer, so it is what it is. Hope you guys can deal with it, and it should, hopefully, I haven't looked at the other videos to see if it still occurs, but it should be fixed in the second episode. If not, then we're going to have a lot of us listening to the soundtrack instead of hearing these wonderful clicking sounds. But the soundtrack's better, let's be honest. So, anyways, that's it from Future Sean. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and yeah, have fun with the series. Catch you later. What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to Victoria 3. We're going to start ourselves a new campaign today, and this time we're going to be trying to play a very hyper-aggressive playstyle as the French. I'm going to call this series, I think, something along the lines of Napoleon's Conquests, or Napoleon's Legacy, or something like that. But the whole idea is that we are going to try to take over as much of the world as possible, primarily in Europe as our first focus, and then, expanding elsewhere as needed to get our market large enough to do things. So, without further ado, let's kick it off. As far as game rules go, we're going to just play on the standard mode. I don't want to make the AI any more aggressive to us. We won't have them favor. We'll just play a normal game here. AI aggression, I think, is really cool whenever you're playing just kind of an economic game, but when you're doing this, you just end up fighting pointless wars that the AI declares for no fucking reason, so we'll just kick it into gear. Okay, so let's talk about what we want to do to handle this. So starting off, we of course have a lot of good tech since we are French, and we are a primary power. Let us go ahead and hard focus quinine. That way we can get some strength in the African colonies, and that will all pay dividends down the road. And also we want to immediately levy ourselves a services tax, and let's get taxes on luxury clothes and luxury furniture. This will give us the money that we need to do all the stuff that we need to do. So let's kick all of our barracks over to the highest level, turn off our conscription centers. We don't normally do conscripts unless we're really in a bad way. Kick our pasture trains over. We will go ahead and do intensive agriculture. We'll swap some of these over. We want our biggest one to be doing groceries, just because groceries are good. And we'll get these small farms to focus on just normal crop production. Kick over to harvesting tools, slaughterhouses. These are all fine. We're going to spend some of our early years fixing our economy is going to be our priority here. So I'm going to just get us all up to speed on the highest tier stuff, and then we will fix the problems that arise from this action. And then once we kind of level ourselves out and have everything under control here, we'll be able to just kick into gear and then just never look back, right? So that's going to be our goal to start with. We don't actually want to do ceramics for all of these. We'll have one of you do glass production. Same with this. Let's have one of you do normal groceries. We'll do the groceries in the smaller one for now. And that all should be good. So first things first, we are going to want to get ourselves some more construction sectors. Let's sort by labor here. We want our most populous provinces to be where we build these. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 for now in those regions. Now let's talk about my opener. So I've thought long and hard, and as France, normally you want to do something. Well, first let's do Return to the Ashes, but we'll do that second. Normally you want to do something in North Africa, you know, get the northern coast here, and you can get conquest of Algeria and start expanding down south and do all the African stuff. I think my priority is going to be getting a foothold in some key regions around the world. First off, we start with a claim in Mexico, and we can actually puppet Mexico, or not puppet, sorry, dominion them right away. Right away, and almost no one will join. It could be the United States, could be Spain, but no one normally joins the war, so we're going to do it. We're going to snag both those guys, mobilize our main armies, and that's what we'll do right off the bat, is get those guys under wraps. So, in terms of our government, we are going to immediately invite... Well, no, we won't invite that guy this time. He normally causes problems, and I don't like him causing problems for us. We can't really do anything with our techs here, since we are pretty advanced. Eventually we'll go to public health care. But for now, we're just going to kick our colonial efforts up a little bit, because we do have colonies. And we probably want to establish... Well, we don't want to do anything with any of these malaria states for now. We're losing money, that's expected. Should go away as time progresses. Mostly it's because we have shortages of some key elements here. Once we guild these constructors, we need to get some of these. Let's sort by labor. Let's do 3 of these in Brittany. Then we're going to need to do some things with our railways and coal. For coal, let's get 5 there. Alright, colonial power is completed. We now have house divided and conquest of Algiers. I think my first move, I'm going to want to rival Spain. Spain is going to probably be our whipping boy early game, because we want to connect these lands here in a contiguous land border. And we're going to try to stay as happy with our neighbors in the region as long as possible. It won't last. We're going to be building up a lot of infamy, and so we'll have to deal with the results of that. Of course, let's also do Return to Ashes here. Claim the body of Napoleon from St. Helena, or bury the Emperor's body in the banks of the Seine. This will let us bring Napoleon's body back, and of course we can choose to support the Bonapartists, which we shall do. We really want to try to maintain as loyal of a government as possible. If we don't, things will get bad. And I'll be perfectly frank, I've done a run of this before, and it fell apart because of the Civil War. So, yeah, we will need to consolidate our power and make sure we don't have another Civil War. That's going to be our death sentence if I do that. Okay. Legitimate government, which is nice. We're going to lose some mood because of radicals and things like that. So those will just grow. We can't really stop that. Okay, the United States is our rival. Basically, my theory here is just rival anyone who rivals me. Okay, this should be an easy war. We are notorious. Once we get towards 100, that's where things start to get rough, because we become a pariah. That'll happen eventually. It'll probably happen once I start taking these regions over here. But we have some time before that. Okay. We'll now do our one thing. We'll be doing some naval invasions to the Rio Grande. Let's take 60 there, and we'll take 75 with the smaller guy. Do I have any other generals I need to recruit here? Let's get one in Italy. And it looks like we need to promote someone from France. No, we should need to get a new guy in France. Let's go with the Honorable Persistent Supply Expert. And we'll promote him. Alright. So I actually don't really want to sway too many people to be Bonapartists. Actually, I kind of do. As long as they have a bad stance for me, I'm fine swaying them. Like, moderate's not bad. What does the Bonapartist thing do, by the way? Yeah, we'll explain them to Bonapartists. So Bonapartists are all about autocracy and monarchy and things like that, which are annoying. But oh well. We also have a fucking coal shortage. Serve the Suez and those great things. Okay. I think early game, a lot of our focus is going to be on getting puppets around the world. That will basically allow us to do our expansion without having too many issues. I don't have my interest group set up. I need to do my ledger. My outliner, I should say. Generals. I want to see my... let's do the full commanders. Show me my market. Show me my colonies. And show me my states. Royal folk despise us. It's real early in the game to have the royal folk hate us. There is going to be our first chemical plant. What's our market price for certain things? This should fix itself soon. Explosive shortage is fine. We'll just need to crank this to using LeBlanc. And that will fix itself. Culture. Radicals are never fun. Munitions industry. Let's get progress on rifling. We really want to get our tech up as fast as possible. We'll do probably an early investiture in probably do early investments in like universities. That way we can just get our innovation to go really fast. All right, and there we go. There's Mexico. They're part of us. And okay, if I'm lucky here, I'll be able to get a puppet CB on Brazil. If I'm lucky. There's a lot of times when that normally won't work out too bad. I want to actually grab a interest in this region here and make you my fucking puppet. Yeah, early on, I think doing these things, like getting some power over in Siam would be nice. Let's Dominion you. We haven't crossed that pariah level yet. We're getting there. Cool. We have Burma in as well. Want to puppet Burma. Gonna puppet all these guys that are getting involved in this. The only one we're really scared about is GB getting involved. So we'll have a little corridor here of our vassals, which is nice. So this is actually prepping for a, there's events that happen later around Indochina, letting us fight Dynam. So this will be the prep for that. Kind of prepping us to not have to deal with that. Okay, here's the early war. Let's do our naval invasion. We're going to land right in Pegu. We'll take our 36. And we'll take our other ones and bring them down here. So here's the crazy part about this. This actually gets to the land border with the East India Company in Burma. Which means eventually we might be in a situation where we want to snatch them off Great Britain and welcome them into our market. If we do that, it will probably be the death knell for GB in a lot of ways. And will radically make us very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Need more chemical plants. Let's go with the one in Auburn. Let's have you actually do just fertilizer instead of explosives. Build. Okay, we're starting to get debt accrued. That should be fine. We should equalize that out once we have our diplomatic pacts income going up a little bit. 5, and we'll just put the 75 that's actually mobilized. Put it over here. These guys should have pointy sticks to our cannons, so. Who is the resistance party? Yeah, lose your popularity, Mr. He's armed forces. He's actually part of us. Okay, we keep this. We really need to watch our radicals. That's where things get messy, is when we get too many radicals. Okay. Here we go. We have the third Bonapartist. We have Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. The Swiss officer has returned. Huzzah. Oh, front lines are gonna screw me here. Industry, we want to not have the orderliness progress. Well, they're going to progress regardless, but we should do the one that gets the industrialist stronger. Can I make the industrialist a Bonapartist? He already is. Okay, so we might not be progressing our country too much. We might actually be regressing towards authoritarianism. Which is fine, because that gets stuff done, so we're okay with that for now. Let's pay off some of our debts right now. I can't really afford to do construction, and I don't want to raise taxes since that tends to make people mad. Burma's been puppeted. Good. We should get pushed out. We did get pushed out. Take my 5, and you will take right into Pennac. We're going to go with our 5. Okay. Pay off our debts. Increase the Bonapartists. This will be good. Let's go ahead and boost our relationship with Burma. Alright. The name of the game, early game, is to get yourself some dominions and some puppets around the world. That way you can just expand without having to worry about your economy and your micro there. They should work to get themselves stronger than Louis Bong and Perak, so basically giving us full control over this region. Let's also look towards Japan. And let's start getting some claims in, like, the Indonesia and North Africa. Well, I guess this is Saharan Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa. Alright, Siam, you should fall out now. Thank you. Hello? And I guess they won't accept it, huh? Okay. Very strange. That's our progress towards quinine. Love to, there we go. There's Siam. We have our subjects been maintained. Can I build and still actually, yes I can. I can build and make money at the same time, good. Let's not increase the earliness. We'll give him some progress here. Okay. So with that done, we need to start making our progression in North Africa. Okay, I don't want to fight Spain just yet. Not Spain and the Ottomans. I'm fine with just one of them. So we'll do this. All right, so so we have now crossed the line into pariah status. What this basically means is that our embargoes, from this point forth, international trade is not going to be something we can do. We are going to suffer, and that's just what it's going to be. It's what it's going to be. We're going to deal with it, and that is our life now. Is the life of a pariah with a bunch of rivals. Okay, Tunis has joined in this cause. I want to basically take Tunisia from Tunis as well. This is going to be a little bit more difficult than when we tried our world conquest as the USA, mainly because as a pariah here, we have a lot more land borders with people that will want to do bad things to us and stop us from rising in our glorious quest to power, which is unfortunate. We do have a lot of bonus infamy decay, though. Just rival us. Okay, everyone is our rival now. Right. I think we'll focus on North Africa, and then maybe we go back and visit Japan again. Get them part of our market so we can use them to our advantage. Make them probably a puppet. Yeah, they don't ever make any plays. We'll make them a puppet so they get involved in our wars. Anyone else involved in this? Shouldn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I do want to start incorporating these states because you do have a mission afterwards that involves incorporating these. So having these incorporated early on would be good for us. People for the Bonapartists, we will increase them by a lot. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a second army here. I have a feeling the front line is going to split, and I want to have someone ready to hop in when that happens. Oh, our construction is stopped. Let's get ourselves some iron mines going here. Just barely struggling here, mainly because of our interest payments? No. It's just wealth subsidies and things like that. Scuffle of houses. Okay. It's taking a little while for our Bonapartists to come in power. That is fine. Okay. Eventually we might have some people try to cut us down to size. We're expecting it. It should come. And we'll have to just deal with it when it happens. Let's pull the 36 off over here. Okay. Early progress is normally rapid progress. We will fall off a little bit as time goes on here. Because our wars will start to drag on. Why can I not end these peace deals? Normally I should just be able to click this and save some time here. There we go. It's going to piss me off here. Alright, if Spain sides with the enemy, we're actually okay with that. We'll just take a swan in here. We bolstered our military. We are strong. We're powerful. And we are suffering a little bit of economy woes. What's where's Ile-de-France? Just build out those for a little bit. So the bad thing about France, right, is we need to keep our home country very, very loyal. If they get too disloyal, things get rough for us very fast. Very, very fast. And when I mean rough, I mean rebellion, anarchy, and suffering. Yeah, so gotta keep an eye on those rural folk. Okay, the railroad has boomed. We want to get progress towards our steel railway cars. I know we have some shortages here. We'll deal with those as time comes on. They're not super critical to us at the moment. Good. I really want to puppet Portugal. So we'll basically be conquering all of Spain to try to take this land and unite ourselves in this region. That's something we just have to do. This is our country. We do have French Guyane. So we have a a route into Brazil, Brazil, if we can make some plays there. Get out of here. Okay, good. I have one more state in here. Spain and the Ottomans. It's just Charles. Charles died. Okay, this would actually be good if we can get Spain involved in this one. Large, smaller. And pay off our debts. Great Tunis as well. Someone join them. Spain has. Okay, cool. This is good. So we don't have the naval power to really contest some countries here. So we got to be careful. Because I don't want... let's start with Catalonia here. Catalonia, let's take Aragon and Valencia. And we'll hold off. Our worry here is people like GP getting involved. Belgium's embargoed us, that's fine. Russia's embargoed us. There we go. Now we're out of... We are officially out of... Let's enact autocracy. Let's not. We'll have support, but we're not going to have radicals there. So, Mr. Bonaparte here, can I just grant you leadership? What are your commander? He's not the best commander. Not the best commander. Okay. So while this is happening, let's mobilize this guy, and we're going to do a little naval invasion right into Valencia. Well, I made a mistake. The guy mobilized is not actually able to do anything. Is he? Is he? I guess he is, actually. So there goes to Gort. We'll get all of these provinces. And Spain probably will not be uppity enough to fight us here. Alright, iron has been handled. Let's pull in a pause and fix our debt problem before I keep doing construction here. I've been very careful not to get a border with Gibraltar yet, because we just can't handle GB in a fair fight at the moment. Let's go ahead and do naval invasion, this time in Western with the same guy, Roland. What is this? Campaign financing. We don't want to pay for anything, so lose some momentum. And we'll just kind of sit on this. We need to get our loyalists up, so we got to try to keep ourselves in this 95 range here. That's going to change whenever we have the Bonapartists come into power, so we got to be careful. Excuse me. What? You want Corsica? Luca? Who's getting involved in this? It's going to be a problem for me. Alright, there's quinine. Now we need to shore up our military works. We need to get field works here. We're going to get shell gun, and then we're going to probably sit for a little bit. Eventually we'll make a push for handcrafted machine guns here. Actually, let's get hydraulic cranes too, that way we can prep for going to ironclads. Ah, two Sicilies involved. So this is a war that we are not the aggressor in. We have East India Company is going to fight over here. What do they want? Conquer Shan? Is that over here? just want Luca. You want this state over here, okay. What do I fucking do with this? This is a weird war for us. Could get some subjects. Where's Two Sicilies? Two Sicilies over here. It's a Sicilian war reps, and let's also get does this take this does not take Italy. Okay. So who wants to help us with this? Greece, what do you want? Yeah, call on my obligation. Sure, Greece, get in here. $15 down here. We'll do another one over here. We'll need to put a defensive here. So take like a big chunk of these guys to defend Burma. We'll lose down here. I can't stop that from happening. What I can do, however, is do some raid convoys up here. Spain should lose. Right, Spain's lost. Tuscany is sided in with us. Please. There we go. Up there. We get some more army. Let's fix our construction problems here. Be fine. Get on all hands. Let's take these over. Owned. Rifles. Some of you need to do small arms here. We'll keep it like this for now. Good squares, gas street lights, public trams, filing cabinets, secular, velocity department. That should actually complete a mission that I forgot to do. Sulfite bleaching, steel tools, dye workshops, craftsmanship, and just let that sit for now. Right, there goes rifling. We want progress on repeaters. I'll get interest over there. Another general. We'll need an Iberian general. Let's go for our honorable bandit. We will, of course, mobilize everybody. We have to be careful about some things here. We can't send everyone over to Asia. If we do that, things get rough. Got two guys over here. These guys are going to arrive. Should win these fronts. We're going to lose this. This is going to happen. I can't stop that. There's philosophy department. We want the education access here. University throughput. Sounds good. So my goals here. Tuscany, huh? What's Puppet Tuscany? Were Lucan more reps, Tuscan more reps? No. This is fine. Hold still. How close are we to getting Bonaparte? We're about to have the Bonapartists come to power. Which is good for us. Got a shortage of a lot of stuff in our... A lot of stuff here. Steel, sulfur, and transport goods. I need to kick my taxes up one tier. Does that actually get us out of... Okay, we are still righteous. Okay. I thought it was against us, so I was panicking. Alright, with the failure of the previous regime to legitimize itself, a swift coup has elevated Louis Napoleon Bonaparte to power. Donning the robes and regalia of his antecedent, Napoleon the Great, he has crowned himself King of France in a grand ceremony in the Notre Dame. We will tell him to long live, and we will, of course, get 50 popularity for Mr. Bonaparte. And that's going to change our government a little bit. Alright, we're a monarchy now, but now we are a less... concise monarchy. We have the petite bourgeoisie and power. Maybe we want to go back to autocracy here. Later, as opposed to oligarchy. We'll try to hold to our current strengths right now, and we'll maybe adjust back later. What is going on here? Okay, they're fighting for German leadership. We'll let them do anything over there. I think we're gonna manage to get through this without having GB step in, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, so first and foremost, we need to win our wars in Italy. So let's invade Lucca. We're gonna take our... Let's take Roland. Let's just go ahead and sign Guillermo over to push to... Let's have him just defend the north. Those will push themselves. See how this goes. 3 weeks till they fight. Losing quite a little bit of money. Garibaldi has offered a service. Giuseppe Garibaldi can become a general. We'll take him. Come on. Come on, Giuseppe. So this guy is good. He's good, but he's going to cause problems for us, which is not good. Also, we can kick up to the next tier of colonies and the next tier of education access, both of which we want. All of which sound good for us. Okay, so I want to actually pay my military more, but I also don't want to be in this insane debt that we currently have. Okay, so we need to do another naval invasion of Sicily here. Let's go ahead and grab this guy and invade, and we'll take... Who was it? It was... Scroll this way. Roland. Okay, we're cementing our power. We need to get more money. I mean, we just need to tax more stuff. Let's tax liquor. And let's tax tobacco. What else is there to tax? Let's just throw a porcelain tax in there. So we can pay off our debts and eventually go back to normal tax. Because we want to be a really, really strong government here. This should be handled. Tuscany is ours. We need to do something with Sicily here. I need to maybe take 2 of my armies here to do this. You're making money again. I can go ahead and kick on some growth. Hopefully. You can see we have all these things queued up from our conquered lands. We need more steel and tools. Let's start with tools here. Okay. Italian Legion of Volunteers. Except he's doing well. These guys are just not doing anything. Let's get them out here. Let's mobilize Giuseppe and have him ready. Build. This looks like a deceased Sicily. There's Giuseppe. Throw Giuseppe here as well. He's known to cause some problems. You occupy both of our war goals here. Our defense has gone up. This is good. Should be done. Two Sicilies. Let's get loyal pops here. We don't go for the other goods. Education investment's good. Colonial affairs. Good on all counts. Should be able to piece this out. Okay, here we go. I hate how that glitch happens. Alright, there's money. Let's kick back our income a little bit. That way we can get our pop to be loyal again. I believe we should be at 92. Yes. Good. Let's improve relations with our two little puppets we have in the world now. And Siam as well. Okay. Now here's the big ticket item. It's minion this guy. Or do we puppet them? Austria. We don't border Austria yet. Let's go for the Dominion here. We are a pariah. Let's go for the Dominion. I want him to be able to do his own diplomatic plays. Right, let's ready everybody for this. Big moves in the early game here. Big moves. Okay, I thought that was them siding against us. And Austria's involved. That's fine. So with Austria involved, we have to be careful here. Yeah, we can't beat Austria just off rip right now. Alright, New Granada is a good thing. Okay, New Granada is out. It was a joke. I was just kidding. We don't want to take anything else because that might get the other two on our to fight us. US is bandit support. This is fine. So why can I not, like, put my men on this front over here? That is interesting. Is there, like... Oh, there's a border. Okay. Alright. The trick here that we're going to want to do, of course, is going to be naval invasions in Sao Paulo, Kiame. We'll do another one in Rio de Janeiro with Giuseppe. We want to keep the other guys available to respond in case Austria tries to do a naval invasion of us. Should be able to stop anything like that, but we are not sure yet. Let's get one guy in North Africa, and let's get one guy in Iberia. Same with Army. We want to make sure we have a general that can field all our troops. We can. Okay, let's see how this goes. High hopes for this. What are we getting from war reps? Alright, there we go. Is that... We're fighting Pedro himself. We are fighting Pedro himself. Let's take one more of our big armies here and send it down. I want to keep some guys free. Good. And so Austria, I think, has arrived. Yes, they have. We were prepared for that, though. How many of you mobilized in this war, Austria? They've mobilized their full force. Okay, so we still gotta be careful here. Let's do a two-man naval invasion of Maracaibo with Gaston. And I kind of want to pull back Charles here just to control our Lusitanian coast. Actually, do a raid convoys here. Steal some money from them and make sure they can't do anything here. We just gotta hold, and we'll be fine here. Hang off our debt. They're getting close to capitulating. Okay. Making sure we're not getting fucking naval invaded while I'm looking at that menu. Alright, it's supposed to be steel. Get out of here. Welcome to the Empire. This is good. This is all very good. Let's get some more construction sectors. We want to get population-wise. Let's do another round of these guys. That's 20k gone. I'm fine with that. We need to make sure we don't overextend our construction efforts here. Light construction sectors. I mean, I need to get myself some railways in some of these regions. All right. Big moves. Big moves. Okay. Now we go to Mascara. If Spain and is that Egypt? That is Egypt. Egypt, please get involved. I would love that. Seems like a puppet them. Same with Spain. If Spain gets involved, that's also good for us. All right, we're gonna need to fix our economy a little bit, and then once that's done, we need to build up a naval power so we can stand up to GB. I also want some motor industries. Let's get 3 motor industries and some whales. Let's do motor industries. We should have some here. Let's do 4 there. What's our whales look like? I actually know this whaling event's not even good, so I don't know why I'm doing this, but no, we'll hold off on the whaling. We don't need to do that. Bump these to the top, please. All right, Spain's involved. No, they're not. Are you involved, or are you joking? I also want your other state. Give it all. Give me it all. We don't care about East Sahara. Pay our military more now that we have the income to do so. That'll make our army fight better. Alright, Giuseppe is gone. Which is fine. Do I need another general now that he's left our employ? France general could be promoted. Who's our lower tier France? They're both doing well. What are you? You're 2, you're 3. Let's get this guy to a 3. That should be a nice conquered North Africa. What we want has been achieved. Oh, front lines. Maybe we throw out some more sectors. One more round. I want to get us to about like 250-ish in construction. Then I think it's going to be a hard investment into universities. Universities and military. Once we get to that 250 level. There's smoothbores. Let's go back to our military here. We're going to take and kick some of you over to smoothbores. 3 to smoothbores, and you're going to just prioritize small arms in that place. Sounds good on all counts. Good. Excuse me, mister. I need to kick this over to the rail transport. And you as well. We should have a shortage of this. Yeah, we do. Build a railway here. This is getting built. Gold can have more gold in Guyane. Oh, it's French Guyane, so I need to take the other provinces from them. Build gold field, so we do have one here still. Make peace. Give me these provinces, please. We're not ready for that yet. Faith knows no borders. We will get boost relations with Spain. Sure. That's not real. It is a lie. I like how we like border them, but we can't actually. There is a land border here. How are we not able to fight them on that land border? Are they still defending? Yes, they are. There's Iran. Okay, so we should finish our conquest of Algeria. Nice. Standing on the deck of the Glory, flying ship of the Mediterranean Squadron, General d'Essling announced the end of large-scale military operations in Algeria. So we can boost any of the places. We, of course, are going to boost the Bonapartists. And now we have claims on East Sahara, meaning, among other things, we should colonize everywhere that has just normal malaria, and they will let themselves handle it. Severe, normal malaria, normal. Let those handle. We're also going to just throw some other of these things down. Let those happen. And immediately we want to return states against Morocco. Return all your states. And then we'll just take everything here. That should be all of our... We have one more thing left. Let's mobilize 2 of our large armies here. Just to kind of show force in case someone wants to try to contest us. One of these guys. Let's do a quick check of our government, just a health check. Okay, still at 93, still doing well. We are getting some radicals from our conquests. To be expected. I want to push up our law enforcement investment by 1 level. I mean, we're going to keep this money reserve here because we are going to lose some war reps. We're going to lose about 20k in war reps eventually, so we want to not invest over that threshold. So right now we'd be 10k in the hole, which is fine. No one defended Morocco. Poor Morocco. Let's throw a naval invasion with one of our large armies here. We'll sneak by. This should be a slaughter. Morocco, let's get you a port. Just got ourselves rifling. And now it's time we can put a little bit of effort into other stuff. Let's get nitroglycerin. This will help us a lot. We are getting Bessemer processes, which is going to be cool. I think once that's done, we are going to go right down to handcrafted machine gun and grab that stuff. Or, no, stop that. We're going to do gantry coins and ironclads. Let's mobilize one of our African. Let's do our North African army. I'll throw you down here. Should be an easy conquest on all counts here. Looking good. I'm very happy with how this has gone so far. Full endorsements. Party of order. We'll do it. Surprised we have not been dragged into a war against the US yet. Steel mill. Normally they'd try to attack Mexico at some point. We'd have to deal with them. Alright, iron shortages. We lose a little bit of our government. Okay. We do have some Orleans still in power. Actually, those guys will go away once we get... public health should be something we go for here. Let's go for public health. Orleans will go away once we get this Smith of House Bonaparte complete. This should be done. Steel frame buildings is coming along soon, hopefully. Alright, we're just gonna have to full siege them and get them out here. Devout has been a scandal. We will. What are you? What's your ideology? You're a legitimist. Get out of there. So we go to Devout now. He's a Luddite. Oh, you're crazy. Alright, get out of here. Beautiful. Contiguous long France. Heir is an industrialist. That's good. Prince Louis, I need you to grow up as fast as possible. I have use for you. All right, let's do 2 more tiers of construction sector. Tahiti demands that we end decline. Fuck off, Tahiti. You should be honored to be my subject. So we can't dominion you right now. Yeah, that is. Okay, so we've done some good stuff. If I attack Spain, we can't attack Spain. If I attack you, I can't attack you. You actually really like... Oh, your attitude's antagonistic. Let's stop that. Where do we want to expand next? Cambodia? Great Britain get involved. I'm not ready to take on GB. I can take on the Ottomans, though. Puppet. It would be nice to have some kind of North African puppet here. I want this. Give me this. Let's see what the Ottomans do here. I don't want to have a border with Austria right now. I could liberate so much stuff here. I could liberate Syria. We will do... Well, let's take the mortality rate. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. That actually is really good for us if they do that. Plus GB's a little bit involved. Can I not? Oh, they were joking. They were fibbing. Fibbing. We should grab war reps from you. That's what we were working for, is the return state here. There we go. We knew this was coming. Give me Haiti. Yeah, give me Haiti and give me fucking war reps from you. American war reps. And let's do a fucking humiliate too. Alright, so we need to send some people over here. Mobilize everybody here. Let's get a North African general. Get from the intelligentsia. Let's boost that guy. We're gonna mobilize all. So, we need to defend up here. Put 3 guys up here to defend. And we'll leave these guys to do some naval invasions. Control. Actually, do a raid convoys here. Let's just make the Ottomans terrible. Well, let's do it. Let's do it closer to this region. The Ottomans should have some navies, right? 52? Yeah. Used to U4 when they have the major galley fleet. Let's just let him settle and get out of here. We don't really want a, Alright, let's grab our small army here. And do our little naval invasion right into Libya with the, 5 of this guy. Okay, that's a troublesome issue here. That's very troublesome. What did they want? Liberate Lucca, liberate Brittany, liberate New Mexico. Okay. Well, fuck. We've got to be careful now. Pull back 45 troops to stand over here. Just defend this front. So, we're going to suffer some losses here, just from the incredible navy capacity that they are basically going to have compared to us. School fields. Is the war gonna start? This war starts before they get here. It'll be close. No, they'll be here. These aren't... Push this, please. Yeah, these aren't worrisome issues here. What's going on with the Ottomans? Do I have 100% of war score? I have 50%. So we need to land against the Ottomans there. Okay, they're going to take all that stuff. That's fine. Maybe in this other one I throw in a... Oh, I can't because it's a... Damn it, that was my chance to take Gibraltar. 'Twas my chance to take Gibraltar. Attack this, please. Where's the guy? Where's that 6 guy? New York, Utah front. No. Push to the West Indies, please. Okay, we're gonna take Gibraltar here. Good, okay. I'm worried about getting naval invaded in our capital here. We are winning against them. Do we have all our war score? What are we missing? 80. Okay. I'm gonna do a naval invasion of Haiti real quick. Let's take Gaston. Handle that. The front is not occupied. This one is not. It's the fucking Haitian. Okay, he'll capitulate soon. Oh, this is ugly. Push this. We'll have you fucking defend this one. Or whatever. Let us stop organized crime. Alright, 2 wars is a little bit stressful here. Everyone do iron frame buildings, please. Hopefully I can increase my military capacity here. We're winning this one pretty handily. We just need to get a little bit of... If I didn't take the damn war reps against the Ottomans, we'd be perfectly fine here. Alright, we are winning against the US. We have... Why do we not occupy? We're gonna get Haiti soon. I kind of need to close out some of these other ones to really get a handle on this. I have to watch our home country, because if I look away from our home country, we are going to get naval invaded. It's just, it is the rule of Victoria. If you look away, something will happen. There's no general in Iberia. Okay, we're winning these pretty good. To occupy Haiti. The Arab Bureau. We want to go for the migration attraction. pretty well with our territory here. We are getting raided to shit in this region. Can I just have Tripoli? They're about to capitulate anyway. Once I'm gonna free up my 7K I have sitting here. We'll lose the chop. We'll lose the chance. These just fall out of Haiti here. There we go. Haiti's been taken. Frees up Gaston. We'll go to somewhere where there's no men. They should capitulate by now. Why are they... Oh. Oh, we have low supply over here. Okay. That's the Indian territory. That's fine. We are holding. Why are we advancing that front? That's crazy. I wish I could claim stuff for my vassal. Almost do it. I need to just do it like a naval. I need to clear this up and do a naval invasion of the top one. Stone, go to another one that's not invaded. Let's go Mauritania. Okay, I need to stop this episode. So we're gonna take a break here. We're in the middle of two wars. I can't really. We're gonna win them both. I think we're pretty good here. I really just want Haiti. No war reps me. They won't humiliate. What if I just humiliate and take Haiti? I don't really care about Haiti. Just get me out of here. Oh, red won't. Alright, we're gonna win both these wars, but it's gonna take some time. We're gonna have to slog through it. But yeah, we're doing well. We are doing well. We're about to grab ourselves some nitroglycerin, which will help. Our economy's doing alright. We're short on transport, but that should get better as time gets on. Yeah, it should get better. Someone I had to check. I got an email. So yeah, we're doing. It's a good start. We just have to maintain. We have to make sure our radicals don't get too high. So we might need to at some point stabilize, because if we start to get to like 12 million radicals, things get scary. Things get scary indeed. Yeah, they want no colonial affairs. That's kind of wild. But for now, we're going to call this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, the Spoof Screeners, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.